Alright, first things first, we're going to get Atticus out of his crate. I'm just going to open and close it a couple of times so he knows he can't just run out. Crate training is very important when you're trying to speed up the potty training and also to prevent separation anxiety. Straight from the crate, he's going to potty outside. We're putting him in a playpen in a safe area where there's no other animals, and we're just teaching him that he's only going to potty outside and not indoors at all. And now for the fun stuff. We're going to just work around some obedience with him with his meals. He basically just gets lured around with all of his foods. So he kind of just figures out that as long as he keeps playing this game, he'll get rewarded with his food. Makes it more fun for the dog and starts building engagement with you. No commands yet. I'm just luring him onto the bed and using my markers. So to continue what he's doing, I'm telling him good boy and then I reward. And then to release him, I call his name and then reward. So we don't use a verbal word for stay or wait, we're just marking with good boy, which means keep doing what you're doing, and then you should still keep holding it until you hear your release word. Alright, so next we got Arlie Bear Hair, and same thing, right? We're going to bring her out, take her to the playpen, let her potty, and then we'll get into it. Remember that you do have a puppy and this may happen. Anyways, back to our normal program. We are going to be doing the same thing with Arlie. We're just guiding her onto the bed and she's giving us that automatic down, which I love. So we're just working that for now, hoping that she doesn't pee on this. Switching it up, we're just luring her into a heel and just walking together. Here we got Astrid at Astrid Goes Moo. She's actually not that comfortable with getting on the bed, so right now luring her on here is kind of a big deal, so we're just rewarding for that, getting her more used to new things. Usually once I'm done with all the dogs, that's when I'll do their second potty break before I put them in their crate for actual crate time. But besides Arlie, because she'll actually pee and poo right after, but everybody else is pretty good. Every dog's different, so just do what works best for your dog and your lifestyle. We also got this front pack thing to make sure we can expose them to as many things possible. Arlie's definitely the most flexible doodle that I've ever worked with. She can pivot into her heels really nicely, and she can also do the orbit or around really easily. Overall, very fun to lure around as long as she's not searching for things off the ground or getting distracted and wanting to play around. Atticus, also very easy to lure around. He follows the food pretty well. The only thing, he's very chompy. He'll shred my hands, glove, whatever, and he'll definitely try to chew the leash if I have one on him, so that's why I have it on him now, just to get him more used to having it around his neck. He's not as good with his rear end movement, so I'm most likely going to have to do some touchpad work with him that I'll show in a later video.